sweetheart, so full of personality last night. And Carolina won the toss, deferred to getting the football into the second half. So right from the start, and again, you heard Will mention this a moment ago.
Falai, the tight end, be productive for this offense. They're going to need him.
Well, that's a real good start right there for Demond Claiborne. He has rushed for better than 2,400 yards in his career. That is 8th all-time.
This defense who doesn't do too much to just line up and go right after you, pinning your ears back. So I love that they're changing the pace with the speed.
Empty backfield, and the quarterback, a nice little juke to get the first down. Now, he did not throw the ball particularly well in the 2nd down and 10, but we were talking about Ashford. He then transferred to Auburn as he's going to keep it himself again in a good running room. That'll be a gain of 11. The ball is loose. It's still loose, and it is picked up by Hernandez, who is racing inside the 30 to the 25 to the 20, and he's going into the end zone. Believe that?
No, I can't. I'm speechless right now. Yeah, I mean, it's designed quarterback run, and he just gets hit right on the football. It comes out, and then
look what I found.
I wonder if they're going to check to see if he was down by contact. As in, the ground can't cause a fumble.
So they call it a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 8, and Lopez, he can run, looks down the field, perfect throw and catch, and that is shipped, and that'll be a North Carolina first down.
I love that play. He was almost playing cat and mouse with Patterson.
There were a lot of rumors this week that he might be interested in going to the New York Giants. He said, nope, not happening. What an open field tackle by Ladarius Webb Jr. Boy, are they ever. I mean, looking for a 7th win here today in a 7-0 lead. Little underneath to Burkhalter, and he will sneak by a yard to spare to pick up the first down. Now, that's a .628 winning percentage. Slightly better than North Carolina's .598. And I think I heard that from Wes Bryant as well. Looking to throw. And it is caught, and that is enough for a first down to Racanelli. He's one of the guys they need to step up here today without Mays and Barnes.
Yeah, this is great protection.
He was at Washington for 2 years, in Montana for 2 years. Look at this. Are you kidding me? And still on his feet is Ashford, but just nowhere to go. He is slammed to the deck by Marcus Allen.
Yeah, one thing we can say about Robby is he's extremely tough. We did his game versus Virginia Tech where he just got beat up and down the field. So
6-4.
You can count on Freddie for fun facts like that.
I'm telling you now. And here's June. That's his best run since he tore it up in Syracuse. What a game he had 2 weeks ago. 173 yards of offense in that game. 101 rushing, 72 receiving. Big hit and able to hang on the tight end, Jake Johnson. And that'll be a North Carolina first down. Gatkuth came over from Colorado State and has just had an excellent year. Catch made by Paysor, and that's a first down close to the 50. They'll spot it at the 49. Very good protection from a reshuffled offensive line, and here's June on the pitch. And that's a 10-yard run or close to it on first down, and Carolina into Wake Forest territory at the 41-yard line.
Running game, pass protection, yards after contact.
But then against Stanford, he had 3 carries for 5 yards. Hard running there and enough to get a first down to the 40. Lopez, the left-hander, pitches to the far side. Paysor thrown down. Let's see where they spot him here. Is it where he went out of bounds or his forward momentum? And it will be the forward momentum. Benjamin Hall checks into the game for the first time, and he will get the football. Able to break out of one tackle, but then smothered for a 2-yard loss. And that's Gabe Kershke.
Jaworski, and then you got Frank Cusano, who was told has been playing more as of late. He's been showing up in games.
This will be the 9th play of this drive. It's a 3rd down and 7. Lopez fires to Paysor, who's open. He able to break a tackle, and he is inside the 25-yard line. 1st down, North Carolina. All right, 2nd down and 8. Jalen McGill is checked into the backfield. They like using him in the pass game. Instead, sitting right down in the middle of the field is Johnson. And they're going to run it and not get anywhere close. They pitch it to Jalen McGill, and he is smothered behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they bring an extra.
And this one is just inside the left upright. So Verhoff had to do it twice. This is his 49th game in Carolina blue. Hardy lets it bounce, plays it on a bounce, and a pretty nice little return here up to the 42-yard line. All right, well, I mean, I'm sitting next to your guy, Yammer. Let's get it back to you. To blank the Gamecocks in the 2nd stanza. All right, 1st down, 7-3, Wake in front. The southpaw slings it to Paysor, and that's a nice pickup of 6, maybe 5 on 1st down. This defense has improved by 12 points per game from the unit of a year ago. Lopez, down he goes at the 44-yard line, and that's the guy you talked about early on, big Langston Hardy.
You always love it when your impact players make impact plays.
Right.
That's why you call them out. But
that's why you're on your game.
You see Langston just bull. I cut back a lot of what we're doing. I just want to keep it simple. Let me call the stuff that these guys know that they can master, so they can play fast.
All right, here's a return, and it's up to the 35-yard line. There is a penalty flag down on the play.
Man, it got them on the board first.
Hey, by the way, they said the punt returner, Anderson, that his knee touched the ground, so they picked up the flag. So it is a 1st down and a completion to Racanelli to start things. Ashford to run it himself, and more than enough for a 1st down, and then some. I mean, he ran right through Andrew Simpson.
Was working for them early.
And the ball is loose, and it's picked up by North Carolina. So a takeaway for the Tar Heels as Gibson recovers a fumble. Put it on the ground.
Yeah, we were doing the SMU game where he had a crucial fumble in the red zone. And here again, another crucial fumble. You got great momentum. Again, great play by Kamari House. But yeah, going through the hole like that, they always say double.
And when you just look at who won the turnover battle, how many times you turn it over compared to the opponent in any given game. The team that turns it over less frequently and takes it away more frequently. Lopez to keep it himself, and that extra push from behind by Hall gets him the 1st down. Checking in with you at the intermission. 1st down, Ashford dumps it off, and that'll be a gain depending on the spot to Camreen Johnson, the backup tight end. So much enjoyed meeting her for the first time last night. She's done an amazing job, hasn't she, Wes? You're so proud of her.
A little bit more raucous, you could say.
I hear you. All right, 1st down, play action. Ashford looking around, dumps it off to Claiborne out of the backfield. And that's a nice pickup on 1st down for the Demon Deacons, closing in on 6 minutes to go. Going to hand it off to Claiborne. Last time he touched it, he put it on the ground, but this time a gain of 9 for Damon Claiborne. Boy, what a career he has had. He's been a touchdown machine until recently. They give him the ball again, and that's a solid pickup, 4, maybe 5 on 1st down.
Yeah, and the good thing is the offense knows that. They're doing an awesome job. Again, you see here protecting.
Ashford able to sling it down low. A good catch there by Hernandez, and that'll move the chains. Crossing pattern, and once more, there's Hernandez. He'll be denied first down yardage by less than a yard. Are they going to run it? That's Claiborne off to the left tip. Does Ashford run it? And it's going to be Ashford, and he will not get it. How about North Carolina? There's a second push there, but I think they're going to say that he was stuffed in his tracks, although you never know. Claiborne in the backfield after they convert on 3rd and a yard. And a quick flip to Hernandez. And that's positive yardage on first down once again for Wake. And a flag came in at the end of the play. The penalty was declined. That's the reason they went back to the line. There is Claiborne, and he finds the end zone for the first time in 3 weeks. Fast this guy is.
Yeah, Demond Claiborne, the reason they want to get him the football, you talk about last season, he was clocked at the highest measured speed by any player in the country all season long, 22.6 miles per hour he hit in week 13 versus Miami. So when Demond gets a...
Really took it to the Cardinal in the second half behind the left arm of Lopez. He'll run it this time. And he'll pick up 6, close to 7. They're going to burn over close to 40 seconds off the clock. And even more than that now as Lopez has to run, and you do all of that for a yard gain. His season long this year is 49. You need a lot of real estate to get in that neighborhood. They dump it off out of the backfield. And Goss stays on his feet. And he gets to the 48. Carolina with 8 seconds left going to use a timeout. You got 1 timeout left. Lopez steps up, throws, catch, and it's inbounds. At the 39, you got 2 seconds left. So this would be about a 56-yard field goal try here. No, I meant North Carolina on this drive.
Oh, excuse me, okay.
And this one is... Did he get it there? He did! How about that?
Wow.
I mean, a little draw on it.
Yes.
Man. He hammered that thing. Oh, look at that.
Just,
you believe that?
Just over the edge.
Burhoff has been a nice pickup for North Carolina. He's only... All right, here we go. So the Tar Heels get the football to begin the second stanza, which is underway. This is a short kick returnable from the 2-yard line. McGill and nowhere to run. Great coverage by the Demon Deacons. Stopped at the 17. And he's on pace right now for right around 200 yards. They're going to start with a running game, and Damon June. Remember, he had the monster second half against Syracuse 2 weeks ago, and that's a good start to the second half, an 8-yard run. And they're going to run it. They pitch it to June, and he will get clobbered right at the line of scrimmage. Oh, my goodness, what a hit by Aiden Hall. Huge stop right there. They had 2nd down and 2. They tried to throw it, 3rd down and 2, and they get dropped by Hall. And now Hernandez brings it out across the 30, and they'll spot it at the 33-yard line.
In the pass game.
Now, some of those stats a little misleading because you had 1 carry that went technically for 50 yards. All right, 3rd down and a yard. You got to believe Claiborne or the quarterback going to run it here. Oh, they put in Clark rather. Meeting for the 112th time here tonight. Claiborne, a bullet, wide open across the middle, and making the catch is Cameron Johnson, the backup tight end. He's getting a lot of playing time tonight, Cameron Johnson, because of the injury to Harry Lodge.
Yeah, just a good-looking athlete coming across the middle, catching that football. Look at that, stepping into the throw.
Wake Forest already bowl eligible. Here's Hernandez, and he's going to be short of a first down. You have an 8-point game here. Try well within range of Connor Calvert, but they're going to throw it. And Ashford still on his feet, and down he goes. So Carolina comes up with a sack. Had 9 of them a week ago by a first-year coach in Wake Forest history. Lopez dumps it off out of the backfield to June. And look out for Devon June. We saw him break a big one against Syracuse for 72 yards on a similar play just like that one.
Yeah, this is where Juju is dangerous. It's yards after contact. He keeps those legs turning. He's real physical, real powerful.
All right, first down at the Wake 41. June will get a breather. Coming in is Benjamin Hall, and that's a 16-yard run. So Carolina back-to-back, 2 of their biggest plays of the night.
Yeah, you watch the right side of the screen. There is nobody
inside the Wake Forest 25-yard line. And trying to turn that corner is Hall, and he will be denied. There's Devon Patterson. We talked about him. It seems like every time we do a Wake game. 42-yarder by Verhoff, who set an all-time North Carolina record with a 57-yarder. That one had a weird look to it, but he's able to spin it through there. All right, first down for the Demon Deacons. And they give it to Claiborne, and that's a solid 5-yard gain on first down. Little flea-flicker here. And wide open is Hernandez, and he's down the sideline, will go to the end zone. I mean, like shot out of a cannon was Hernandez to the sideline.
That's what you got to do. Get some explosive plays. Nickel dime, trick play. Let's go. Look at that racket. I'll tell you what. Play of the day. Racket Ledge just seals off about 3. That's outstanding.
Didn't work out there. He went on to Montana. And now Wake Forest to finish up his playing career, although he has a year of eligibility left. There's a first down catch. Wake Forest trying to go to 7-3 on the year. Who would have thunk it? Lopez across the middle, and the catch is made, and that'll be a first down for North Carolina. And ship in motion, they're going to run it. And just stoned at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go.
Open, shut.
No doubt about that. That's what you want out of you guys, right?
Absolutely.
Right, they fake it one way. They dump it off to Hall. Oh, what a juke there. And picks up good yardage. That'll put him down into the 3rd and 3 range, somewhere in that neighborhood. He's had 2 huge drops in this game. And the catch is made. And it is a first down for North Carolina. As he comes to the bottom of your screen, it's 2nd down and 10. And that's a tight end, Johnson, to the 20, and a 12-yard gain, a first down for North Carolina. Would need to win out and need for Georgia Tech to lose next weekend. Sacked all the way back to the 30 is Lopez.
Here he is. The man himself, Mr. Gaku, coming off the edge. Nobody even looked at him.
Well, what a pickup he has been, Gaku.
Yeah.
Courtside Saturdays coming up regularly, starting soon. And Ashford going to run it himself, and a first down and more. He can run now, and he'll step out of bounds right in midfield.
Yeah, Robby's locked in right now. The play before, he was talking a lot of mess to the Tar Heels, so he's locked in right now, ready to rock. Wes, what are the vibes right now for Wake Forest?
Oh, the vibes are great down here.
under Ray Perkins and later Bill Parcells, where he won a couple of Super Bowls as a defensive coordinator with the Giants. And everybody and his brother in the media went sprinting.
Yeah, why would he want to go in that building and look at the 2 trophies that the Giants took from him?
Well, he's had a great career.
Oh, he has. Yeah.
One of the best players of all time at Wake. And this one hammered right down the middle by Verhoff. So it's a 9-point game. This is Hernandez, who's had a monster night. And he brings it up to the 22-yard line. 10:58 to go. And South Dakota State again went to Wyoming. Took over as DC at Washington State, and then they fired their coach. It'll be Wake Forest's first bowl game since a 22 season. And you know, you really can't ever lose sight of what a great job Dave Clawson did here for 11 years. Last year, offensive coordinator at South Alabama. How about that right there? And they pick up the first down, I think. There is a penalty flag down.
North Carolina's going to play zone here, so trying to attack the middle.
Now we're under 8 minutes now. Across the middle it was, and Burkhalter will get very close. Let's see. It depends on the spot. I think they're going to say he's a yard short. And you see the Ezel coming over there saying, wait a minute now.
We need chunk plays.
That's Goss in the backfield, and he'll just take the pass from the southpaw, cut it back up the field, and spins his way to a 7-yard gain. But Carolina might want to pick up the pace here a little bit. That's a lot of football, man. Boy, don't you got to get out of bounds there? All right, so a 3rd down and 3. And the quarterback's going to keep it. And Ashford, who has had a solid night tonight, both throwing the ball and running the ball, will move the chains. Look at that powerful running by Clark III. Play clock all the way down to 4, and they get it to Claiborne, and he is shoved out of bounds. It's been a good bounce-back night for Claiborne, one of the top players in Wake Forest history. And it's been a while since he's had a game like this.
Man, look at that. Great block by Flea. Listen, you hug it out, and I got you, bro. I got you. Clears the way for the...
My alma mater took one on the chin, and yours really took one on the chin.
Mine got kicked somewhere else.
You're right. Well, that's going to... So on this 4th down, Wake Forest is going to go ahead and try and score a touchdown. I don't blame him. And did he get there? It is a touchdown for Ashford. Well, after North Carolina called the timeout, and that rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah, and then, I mean, what a play. What a game by Robby Ashford alone. I mean, the leap, the athletic ability.
It'll be interesting to see if Dickert answers that question honestly after the game, because they were ready to run out the clock. So 22 seconds remain. Carolina, had plenty of chances in the red zone tonight, or just inside the 30, but could just never sustain drives. And that will be, more than likely, that will be the final play of the game. As the head coach of Wake Forest, Jake Dickert will celebrate a win. And he joins Bill Dooley as the most wins by a Wake Forest head coach in season number 1.